Hey, it's Griffin Sarah, and we're at the New England Maple Museum
in Pittsford, Vermont.
That's where we are. Museum entrance. Here we go. Alright, well, what do we got? We widen this out a little bit.
Our story begins.
Okay.
Maple is the best known of America's oldest agricultural commodities, yet it's probably...
Hey, just what farm life is like. Down on the farm, about 4:30, I switch on the taps and I sneak out the door. Across the yard, I run like a dipper to milk the cows and feed the chickens. During that few days, swap all the feed, work for 2 hours, eat like a turkey. Boy, heck, I'm ready for
Okay, here we go.
Still blathering on. All right, we have an old wooden sap bucket.
Yeah. There you go. The little music's going. What's up with the wheelchair? Does that belong in here? Is that part of the exhibit?
It's a ride. All right, the Maple Sweet song. Here's the chorus. You ready?
Yeah.
Then bubble, 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 bubble goes the pan. Furnish better music for the season if you can. See billions, see the golden billows, watch their ebb and flow. Sweetest joys indeed, we sugar makers know. All right, let's hear what it has to say.
Yeah. We got some wildlife here. We got a bear. Not as big as I thought they'd be. And you got I think a wolf, a coyote or something. Buck over there. It's a big Native American thing to do, I guess. I suppose if you're surrounded by maples. Do you think? Yeah.
We got some big gathering tanks in here.
All right. What's that behind you?
Oh, the moose.
I think it's on a sled so you can get it home. Get that close here for sugar and time. Full diorama.
Got 121 pieces, all hand carved by EJR, whoever that is, in Vermont in 1987. All hand painted.
Been asking this guy what things are about, but he's not talking. Pequot, maybe? Anyways, this is what you boil it up in. Big old cauldrons.
Well, it started out, you boiled it down, you put rocks in the fire, and then you would put the hot rocks in the cauldron.
Oh.
And that's how you started melting it down, cooking it down, I should say.
Wow.
Look at all this candy making stuff. Candy molds. You know how much sap it takes to make a gallon of maple syrup?
It takes 40 gallons.
Oh, it takes 40 gallons.
There you go. I know that by experience. Well, here's how you move the buckets around with an ox cart. You know they had ox up here, but there it is.
The story here.
Okay.
Looks like.
What do they call?
A sweet discovery.
Yeah.
Swapping a kettle for maple sugar.
Yeah.
Sugaring and colonial days. Well, here we have our friend, Mr. Long Arm of the sugar makers.
They are long, aren't they?
All right, I'm going to push the button. Let's see what happens.
See it.
Just about anything I cook, you could use maple syrup. Rice pudding, you use it as a sauce on apple dumpling and on ice cream, donuts and cakes and pies.
I sweeten anything with syrup. I don't use any white sugar. And I love blue syrup on toast, bread.
They're not
Anyway,
holy smoke.
I like
Don't touch it.
Watch out for the thing coming out of it.
Yeah.
There's an evaporator over there. That's what you guys use now.
Yeah. Huh. Maple sugar makers don't die, they just evaporate. Yes.
Okay, hit it.
All right, here we have the wall of shame.
Yeah. I've had a few of those.
Ugh.
Is Butterworth in there somewhere?
She is right here.
You're the trier.
Okay, I'm the trier of it.
Okay, so how it goes is you start with Golden Delicate, which is the first one of the season. It's the weakest maple flavor. Second, Amber Rich, and then it's Dark Robust. And if you go in that progression, you're going to see the maple flavor intensify. It's 66.9% sugar all the way through as the flavor graduates. And then the fun ones on the end, that's our bourbon barrel age. We take used white oak bourbon barrels and put our syrup in it for 6 months, and it kind of gets the essence.
All right.
So that was the light.
Yeah.
You don't call it fancy anymore.
No, they changed our grading standards, the state did. So that one's got a new name, and medium got a new name to Amber.
Well, Amber sounds nice.
You need a dill pickle, right? And that's usually
We
the
used to do that with sugar on snow with the kids.
that's usually the palate cleanser.
Now we give them Sundays, maple Sundays.
Medium is yummy.
Yeah,
Ah.
still the most popular.
Oh, I'm gonna have a sugar high in the car.
Yeah.
They combined grade A dark and grade B, made one grade with that one.
Yeah, because I like grade B actually.
Well, they added to the equation new is commercial grade C. It's called Very Fun. We don't have that one right now. It's like molasses.
Oh, yeah, yummy.
That is strong maple flavor.
All right.
And then the bourbon, which some
Okay.
people taste it, some don't. Some get butterscotch, vanilla aspects, the things that wouldn't want to absorb in the barrel.
Okay. I don't usually do a lot of sugar. I'm starting to get a
And
little
there's cookies there too.
cookies. I can't eat cookies. Yeah, it's almost a butterscotchy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the strength of the bourbon comes out more or less depending on the syrup.
So if you put a lighter fancy, it would pick up more of the notes.
Yeah. Now, people use salmon, real salmon chicken, and that.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, like and subscribe. Take a few snaps.